Jai Sri Ram dosto, Radhe Radhe, Jai Sri Ram. So today in this video we are going to talk about how to learn English. Right? English is the most demandable language in profession field. Everywhere, if you go to the corporate side, people will ask about your language, and they will wants to have that kind of those person who speaks good English, right? So I remember in 2016 I first time I went to Bangalore from my home. That time I was totally new for a city like Bangalore, and I had no commands in English. I was just like A for apple and B for ball. Okay, so I was in zero in English because I'm just 8 pass out. Let me clear first about my education that I did 8 pass. Okay, so even I didn't complete my studies. That kind of dispensation we had in our family where I couldn't go for further education. That was not only financial issue, I would say, because if you want to study in our India till 10th class, you don't need to pay. You will get everywhere government schools, right? As I was studying from the government school, so I could have done 10th, 12th, whatever. But the problem which we had in our family was we had a loan little bit, right? And I saw that my father is labor and he was working since like 30, 35 years at that time. And so something that when you see that your father is getting old and he's still working as a labor, so you don't feel good. That kind of feelings I got at that time, and I felt like, no, yeah, if I go to the study, then it would be more pressure to my father that he has to work more, right? So genetically, by genetics, it's ethnic in our family that we looks younger than our age. So that advantage I had, that's why in 14 15 years I used to look like I'm a 19 20 years. Okay, so from very early I started making money. I started doing labor duties, labor work. So I'm just 8 pass out, and then I came to the Kerala, came to the Bangalore in 2016. And when I came to Bangalore, and I had no idea, but yeah, I have a few my acquaintances in Bangalore, my relatives. So they were working there, and as I went there and I met up to them all, then they said to me, they suggested me to go for security job, which is very easy to get in Bangalore. Security and housekeeping, that is you will get every time, because their requirement of that two sector is always available. So I went. There is a hospital called Sarkrawal Hospital, which is situated in nearby Marathali in Bangalore. So I went there in Sarkra Hospital, and they asked about my language. Then I spoke. Then I said, "Yeah, I speak few language, Assamese, Hindi, but I didn't mention English over that time." So what happened is, although I got duty, but most of the people whoever comes to the Bangalore or whoever comes in city, the people belongs to different area. As we know that our nation is gigantic. Some of people comes from the Andhra, Telangana, Bihar, Bengal, Assam, Jammu, Kashmir. So in hospital, people comes. If your hospital is reputed, then people will come from the across the country. Some of time from the foreign. So you have to be good at speaking English. So they used to ask me, so can I speak English? Then I used to say no. Although we all know understand little bit English, right? Because whatever we watch, whatever we consume in movies, there we will get some few words in English, right? So it's instinct, we can say, that we know little bit English. So that kind of I had, but I never talk. So what I'm saying to you, that Learning is English is very important. Why? If you go right now, if you go to the Bangalore, then every occupation field, in every interview, it really doesn't mean that you are going for housekeeping job or security guard or home guard, whatever. They will ask you, do you speak English? I'm not saying they will not offer you job if you are not good, if you don't speak English. No, you will get. But the view of people to look at you will be changed if you learn, if you know English. And in 20, what happened with me in 2021, there was a lockdown in India, right? Not only India, in several countries there was a lockdown. So, and in that lockdown I got really leisure time, right? We all got leisure time, we all didn't have to work fully, I would say. Not we didn't have work to do anything like that, but yeah, I was working in a mini supermarket as a salesman. So our shop used to open for just 6 hours. So rest of 18 hours I used to spend as a leisure time by doing nothing. So at that time I felt like, look, I speak Bengali, Assamese, Bihari, Nepali, Malayali. So that all the language I learned didn't effort. Okay, normally, generally, I learn. I don't know how. Just maybe because of I spend time with those cities, those states, peoples. That's how may I learn that all. But then I felt if I can speak five language without being educated in that language. So I didn't go for Malayali school. I didn't go for Bhojpuri school. I didn't be in Bihar or UP to speak Bhojpuri. I didn't go Nepal to learn Nepali. But I do like, I know, right? So then I felt if I effort in English, I will be good at English. So that's how I got motivation to learn English in 2021. So I'm still not claiming that I speak better English and my English is too good like that all. But yet I'm saying to every people, especially those from Indian people. In India, most of the people are 10 plus. I'm talking about the uh, today's generation people. Okay, I'm not talking about the mm, 80s, 70s people. After 90s, in India, it is very easy to 10 plus. You don't need to pay. In every state, you get government schools, right? Till 10th. Yes, you get college also, which is government, and you don't need to pay. But it's not about the money only to quite your education in states like Bihar, Bengal, Assam. Sometimes it's depend on your family dispensation, right? Sometimes it's depend on your home subsistency. So people have to quit their education. And after 10 pass also I would say that you can learn English, you can speak English, you will uplift your life, you will increase your demand, you can increase your salary increment. So what I'm saying, in Bangalore, if you go, most of the boys or girls whoever coming from the from several states, they most of people are 10 path and more than 10%. Still they are doing housekeeping, security. I'm not saying that this occupation is good or bad. I'm not saying every occupation we need in our society and we have to have respect for that all. But the things which I'm saying, that you are doing a security guide, right? So you are 10 plus, so you can learn English easily. It's not so difficult to learn English. That is what I'm saying. This problem is you go to do course, that there are many uh, course which several academy offers, that makes English so difficult. English is very easy language. So people are, I don't know what they thinks about English, that English is very difficult. It's very easy. Let me tell you how. When you speak English, it's about how you will express whatever you have to. It's not that you have to be 100% correct. I'm not saying that You need to be you don't need to be correct, don't need to be too good in English, but if you are just 10%, 11%, you have to just speak survival language, right? That is what I am speaking. If you are saying that yes, Arjun Sharma, I speak very good English, if I say like this, that would be ridiculous. I don't speak advanced English, I speak just normal basics. In my life I have spoken with thousands of people in English, right? So they all appreciated me for my English. So what I'm saying, English is very easy. There is grammar we have in every language. Yes, a little bit difficult and tricky in English, but we can improve, we can learn if we try to learn. It's very simple, it doesn't take too long time for me. I would say that there is nothing orthodox in English. If you just want to speak, how are you, where are you, so if you try to learn, if you try to speak from today, then you can learn. If you are 8 pass, if you are 10 pass, if you are 12 pass, it doesn't matter. It does matter, are you, do you know how to read English, do you know how to write English? That's enough. If you know, then you can speak. Yes, we get problem in pronouncing word, still I'm getting. Yes, it would be difficult to understand every sentence. I am not going to say that learn every language. Just learn what's your need. What is your need? If you are working in security, your need is how are you, hi sir, where are you going sir, how can I help you sir, right? These are the simple English, survival English. Once you learn a bit, that will motivate you to learn more, right? So that is what I'm saying, the easy process of learning English will be listening more and more. That will that will help you to understand English, that will help you to pronouncing well, and to just speak well. I would say you need to make video like what I'm making right now, right? If you make 10 minutes video every day, that's when you are speaking 10 minutes. It really doesn't mean you are speaking correct or wrong. End of the day, if you are practicing by learning, by listening, by talking, it's just a matter of 5 6 months, then you can see the improvement in yourself. So there are many academy who made English so difficult, so orthodox, which is no need to speak survival language. If I ask you, if you are from Tamil Nadu, if you are a Tamilian, if you speak Tamil, are you good at Tamilian? Are you good at Tamil? You know 100% of Tamil? I guarantee, I can bet in it that you don't know 100% of Tamil. So you don't need to be 100%. In same like in exam, if you get 30% in exam, you will be considered as a pass. Same thing, if you learn 30% of English, you will be considered to talk with people, you will be able to talk with people. So it's simple, learning this to improve yourself. If you are working in other side, and I have a huge respect for every language. Bharat Mata ki Jai. Our language is Hindi. Be proud, but what we can do when the demand of situation is English, we have to learn. It's simple. जय सिया राम, राधे राधे. अगर आप पहली बार मेरी वीडियो देख रहे हैं तो प्लीज़ सब्सक्राइब करें, लाइक करें.